This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football.
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Man, you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. The Miners headed quickly to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a first down.
Nice job by this offense on third down. And when you get these sudden changes, and you probably hear us talk about that up here in the booth a lot, when you get that turnover, like how aggressive do you want to be? You want to punch it in. You want to take advantage of it when you flip the field and get that great field position. That was a big third down for this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Colson. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. through the air. It's Colson. Out of the backfield, he's open. Turning it on. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Another great third down for this offense, man. They put themselves in some positions where they've got to execute, they've got to be good, and man, have they. That is the most crucial down coaches will talk about. Got to be great on third down, and so far they have.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Wants to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Jones. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Miners. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Irvin. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. So the offense picks up 15 yards after an egregious blunder on special teams. Quarterback making checks. And off to Jones. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
To the air, it's Colson. Complete. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, they hoped up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Burnett. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Oh, he's getting ahead of and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UNLV.
Hey, man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the 3rd quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here. Oh, he's got some space. Makes it past the marker. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
They're going to ride this running.
Go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off to Jones. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. The lone back's got it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the...
Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. He's not even going to come close to the 1st down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, they were trying to get clever. They thought they had the right look for that fake punt, but give the defense a lot of credit. They were expecting it.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. They dug themselves out of a 14. He uncorks one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it.
And they got him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. They'll try the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. This time he wants to throw. That's caught. It's Lyons. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long.
Cross, enter, hey! Venom, hey, Venom! Blue idiot!
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking to throw on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. As we head for the final period, let's check out how these two quarterbacks are doing. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, no question, they've got to score a touchdown and get the two-point conversion here, but that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
Offense threatening at the 40. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Showing the arm strength to the left. Got it down the field. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
A really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Offense just not able to get it clicking down here in the red zone. That's 3 straight incompletions, trying to fit the football into tight windows, but the timing not there, and now it sets up 4th down.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on 4th down from their own territory, holding the lead. He's going to let one fly down the middle. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Still running at the 40. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Past the 10. All the way. Touchdown Vegas.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.